Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. It's the 19th today, and it's a little after 5. And yeah, we got wind again. It's been wind every day. It's been holding me back from getting things done that I need to get done. I could do stuff that I don't need to get done, but that's not satisfying. So anyway, hopefully we're going to get some calm days coming up here because I've got some maintenance to do. And I'm going to take you outside right now and show you one of the situations. Of course, the winds have shredded another flag on me, so I put a brand new one up. But while I was doing that, I noticed the bolt that holds the pulley to the pole at the top up there is pulled out into the pipe, and there's no nut on this side. So apparently the winds worked it free until the nut fell off somewhere. Might be on the roof, I don't know. I didn't see it on the ground here anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I got to wait for the winds to die down, and then I get up on the porch roof here with an 8-foot step ladder, and I set the step ladder on there, and then I can go up the step ladder and work comfortably on the pole. But I'm not going to do that in the wind. I'm going to wait until the winds die down. So I got some a nylock here. Nylock, what that means is there's a little nylon bushing on this side that locks the nut in place so it won't vibrate loose off of it again. So I'll be putting a nylock up there, and I won't have to worry about that happening again. But you saw it was a little after 5 in there, and here we are in October, and yep, I've got 13.2 in the battery banks, and I've got, right now it's down to 5 watts. The bottom right corner is what the PMA is putting out right now, but you can see it did peak at 68.09 amps and 936.2 watts. So yeah, I had some 30-mile-an-hour winds out here, and it moved things around that I didn't think were going to move, and I had to go chase them down, and I wasn't happy with that. I just came out of the garden house a little while ago, had a couple of fresh cherry tomatoes. And yeah, I still have tomatoes there. Middle of October, going towards the end of October, and all my plants are still producing fruit and vegetable out there. So I also picked a jalapeno for tonight's dinner, because tonight I'll be doing had a great buy at the store this morning, was a T-bone steak. And I'm going to make that up with mushroom and onion sauce with jalapeno, and I'll also serve that with a baked potato and corn on the cob. So that's my Saturday night special dinner tonight. We're getting ready to get older here. The birthday's coming up on Halloween. As you all remember, I am a Halloween baby. And the greatest part about it was I never have to buy a costume because I was born with my own mask. Oh, bad joke, right? All right, you can see that the wind's been blowing here, and it's got almost all of the ground kind of smoothed it out. And yeah, there are some tire tracks here because this morning I took 80 gallons of water up to the water tank. I went over to a friend's house when I was at the store this morning and grabbed some water, and figured I may as well put some more in there. But I'm still at 2,000 gallons in that tank, and 840 gallons down at the blue tanks, the blue barrels at the bottom. And over here, I got just around 200 gallon, well, about 175 gallons still in these two. And down at the garden house, I got about 200 gallons there and about another 200 in the other tote. but the blue barrel and the white barrel are full, and the 420-gallon barrels are still full. So I got plenty of water, and I just checked the soil in the garden by digging my hand down inside. Plenty of water down low. The ground is still soaked, so I won't have to water for a while. It's been chilly, and at nights the new heater I put in the cabin. Whoa, that thing is so nice. I never hear it kick on or kick off like the other one. The other one used to make a lot of noise when it went on and off. I never even hear this one. But when I get up in the morning, it's a comfortable 70 degrees inside the cabin. And outside it could be in the 40s. I don't care. It's 70 in the cabin. That's comfortable. All right. So that's about all I have for today. Like I said, things have been holding me up with the wind here. The girls are all hunkered down inside of their little stool and their barrel over there, keeping out of the wind. And I brought them some treats today. I also stopped by the feed store and got them some more layers pellets. Still no eggs, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll give them some more time, but can't keep feeding hens just for the company, because they're not very good conversationalists, and they're just like kids. They make a lot of noise when they want something, and then they just shut up and stare at you. All right. One thing I did find out is, yeah, the camper is set up, and with the 30-mile-an-hour winds, it's had no problems at all with it holding up. And you would think that, you know, tent walls and all of that would get shredded because of the wind. Nope, held up fine. So yeah, they designed those things very well, and they're designed to hold up on that kind of stuff. So I might have to close that down when the real weather comes, and probably before Pierre from Heat Seeker Bus gets here. And last I heard, he was in Nebraska, but he's still got to go to Texas before he comes here, and he wants to go out into the into New Mexico desert and the Arizona desert and meet up with some other snowbirds out there that are camping for the heat for the winter. Come down out of the north. All right, that's it, everybody. G-Bear reminding you, please give me a thumbs up down there, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Share with your friends. And you got any questions, you got any ideas of things that you would like me to show on video, give me a holler. I'll be more than happy to put together a video for you, and see if we can't get you solved on that. I did set up and repaint my black buckets and all of that, so I can do some thermal experiments out here. And the way I'm going to do it is in a 3-part series. I'll put water in the both the black and the white one early morning. We'll check the temperature of the water going in, and then at the end of the day, before the sun sets, before the shade gets over the buckets, we'll go over and we'll check the temperature again and see what the temperature of the water is at that point. And then in the morning, when we get up, I'll do another check on it to see how much heat it held overnight. So that should be a pretty interesting thing. And I do have a thermometer with a long needle on it that goes on my deep fryer for my turkey. It has a hole in the cover of the deep fryer. You stick this big long probe down inside the oil so you can keep track of the oil and not burn your house down. Of course, I never do them anywhere near a house. I always do them outside, right in the middle of this driveway if I wanted, and no problem. But I prefer slow roasted smoked on the barbecue, and that's better. I still got to get my my rotisserie set up on the barbecue. I've got the rotisserie and all of that sitting inside of the container. I just haven't had time to set it up on the barbecue, and that's nice. Just do a rotisserie chicken or something like that. Set it and forget it. G-Bear signing off.